Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we are going to look at the second style. So style 2 for the get started page for the Canvas starter site. So we're going to look at a light and a dark mode version. As this site progresses over time, there's going to be more and more templates coming in and more versions of each template. So this is an example of that. As we're seeing here on my screen, this is the homepage of the Canvas starter site. When I click on this Get Started CTA in the top right-hand portion of the screen, we're going to get what is the default Get Started page. What this is a more content in a smaller space, which is how this carousel is built, and it walks people from beginning to end what they can expect step by step. Okay, with style 2 that I'm about to show you, this is going to be for people who want a slightly different look, who want more content on the page rather than just this compact version. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what this looks like. Okay, so here is the light mode version of style 2 of the Get Started page. At first glance, it looks exactly the same. However, it might actually be, let me pull this, let me pull the default Get Started page back up. The differences are here. When you click on claim, you're going to get a pop-up, which you can then search for listings to claim. Okay. The next difference, when you click on, let me see here, claim list, when you click on list, you're going to get a different pop-up where you can click on these and add your listing. And then lastly, when you click reach, it's going to take this button right here, the CTA, it's going to take you over to the full reach further page. All right. So I wanted to show you that and so you can see the differences here. So now on this version, when you click claim, it's going to drop you down to that section. Okay. So really quickly, and for those that haven't seen any of the Get Started page videos, we've got, step by step, like I said, join, claim, list, approval, and each of these CTAs do different things. Reach, and then we say repeat, go through the process again and go back, and I'm gonna have you guys go back if you're interested in how this is built and watch the original Get Started page video for how this top section is built, because it's entirely the same. Okay, I'm just gonna go over what is new here. So again, if they click claim, they're gonna drop down into that section. All right, and then I put a placeholder heading in here. I just say, hey, add a heading that has to do with claiming listings on your platform. Okay, but this search form, they can do a search for their listings. By default, it's in light mode, so everything looks good here and ready to go. We've got placeholder images here. If you've seen any of my videos about this starter site, you'll know that I'm doing placeholder images almost exclusively rather than real life photos, because a lot of times people just are going to swap them out anyway. So the idea here is to put an image, big background image here, and there's a gradient that's going to cover that. Once you put that in there, it's going to look really nice. Here in a second, I'm going to show you the back end on how this is built too, and that'll help you kind of see additionally how you would do this. If they click list, they're going to drop down into here, or maybe they click claim first and then they go through here and then they just progress down here because they couldn't find a listing to claim. Really quickly before I forget, I want to point out, I like to really pay attention to the fine details. So this claim CTA here, that color, that same blue is right here in this little dot, this little period at the end of claim. So I match that up, and I do the same with list, and I did the same with reach. All of those colors match up. It's just a nice little touch that I like to do. Could have just done them all blue, the same color blue, the accent color. I like to go a little bit further. Could have taken them out entirely, but if you've seen the Fit Starter site, I got inspiration from that site for those. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. So if they drop down here into list, they click one of these CTAs here, it's going to take them right into the add listing process for that listing type. So that is all ready to go. A little bit of entrance animation there, some hover styling there. Moving down to the reach, this one, if they click on the reach CTA, instead of going to the full-blown reach page, they're going to drop down here. Okay, so I'm giving you guys a lot of ways to construct this outside of just how I've built it by default if you want to change things up. All right. For the reach section here, I'm going to ask you to watch the video on how the reach page is built, or go look at the build notes for any of this stuff too, and watch the videos if you want. But rather than going through how all of this is built, okay? But this is pulled in from the reach page. It's the same exact content from the reach page, okay? A lot of cool stuff in here. Yeah, so I'll let you watch the reach video for that section, and this top part here, the get started section. What's new here is those 3 CTAs now link down the page here for a different look and feel for those that want like a scroll down the page type of build. Okay, so that's that. And then let's look at dark mode. The only difference here, other than obviously the color, that I really want to point out is, let me quickly go through here and show you the design. Just a lot of dark elements, as you'd expect. Just going to go over what's new again. Watch those videos for the get started page and the reach further page. But what's new here again is this claim section, this listing section, and then what 3 of those CTAs in this section up here do. All right. Key point I want to make here for those those that purchase Canvas, or maybe there's some that have already purchased Canvas. So hopefully, if you watch this, you're interested in this page, I want to show you this. Everything is light mode by default. So if you drop this into your page, into your site, then the quick search here is going to be light mode by default. So if I do a search, we see that's coming up like that. Now you may like that. You may have no problem with that. But all you need to do, if you want that to be dark mode, you just jump over here into the WordPress dashboard, go to WP code box. And my guess is that 9 times out of 10, or 99% of the time, however you want to say it, really high value, most of the time, people are going to just wholesale switch from light mode to dark mode. So I anticipate people coming in here and toggling off all of the light mode switches and toggling on all of the dark mode switches. And once you do that, and you can mix and match them, but once you do that, this quick search here is going to be in dark mode. All right. Let me quickly see. I'm pretty sure if I just drop in, I hesitate to do this on the live site, which I'm on now, because people are going to see this if I change this, but I'll quickly do this. So if I switch over to dark mode, I'll refresh this page. There we go. See how that's just that fast? We are in dark mode. That's because the global CSS package has the dark mode elements that cover quick search. And the reason for that is because quick search is an element that is in the header up here at the top. So that's why that's done. So it's going to load on every page most likely. So that's why it's in the global snippet. Okay, but just that fast, you can flip over. Let's go ahead and close these down, and we'll quickly look at these templates here. You see that they're labeled. The main primary container is just labeled container. But as you see here, I've labeled the other containers with exactly what they are. Same thing over here on dark mode. So it's easy to see what container is what. Let's quickly flip this over. We'll just look at this, the light mode version here. So you've seen the desktop version, and we'll quickly scroll through here and look at the tablet version. So everything is lining up nice. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Cool. All right, let's go over to mobile. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Good, good, good. Cool. All right, guys. Again, if you have any questions about how this top section was built, watch the Get Started videos on YouTube. Check out the build notes for the Canvas starter site on the club website. And then this reach section down here, if you want to see how that is built, check out that video again, or the build notes. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.